Hey, what's up you guys? Just turned into Shane Dawson. What is up guys? It's Leah here, and today I am bringing you guys a conspiracy theory video. We are going to be talking about the Elisa Lam. Elisa Lam? I'm pretty sure that's how you say her name. We're going to be talking about her mysterious death. So before we get actually into the conspiracies about Elisa Lam, we kind of have to explain what exactly happened and who she is. On February 19, 2013, Elisa was found dead in the rooftop water tanks of the Cecil Hotel in Los Angeles. This hotel is like widely known for a bunch of murders and suicides, and lots of murderers have stayed in that hotel while they were killing people. Elisa was a 21-year-old Canadian student from Vancouver. The official cause of death was an accident due to drowning, and there was tests done that proved that there were no drugs or alcohol in her system. After, when they found out in the autopsy, there was nothing in her that could have led to her suicide slash murder slash accidental death. There is a video of Elisa in an elevator right before she died, like the actual time of death. She was pressing all the buttons and acting very strange, and it looked like she was talking to someone, and she was making really weird hand motions. There's a 4-minute clip of that on YouTube, which I will try to link down below. It's really weird, the whole elevator thing, because she acts as if she was on drugs, but the autopsy proved that there wasn't drugs in her system, so it's kind of like sketchy. The only reason the workers found her body was because guests were complaining about weird colored water and funny tasting water, which is actually disgusting, because her body, her decaying body, was in the water tank for 2 weeks, and people were drinking and showering and whatever else you do with water. No, it's just disgusting. And the weird thing was, the story of Elisa's death is very similar to the 2005 movie called Dark Water, where Dahlia, which Dahlia is Black Dahlia, who was last seen at the Cecil Hotel before she was murdered, like in real life. And her daughter Cecilia, which in a way some people think that refers to the Cecil Hotel, found out there was a dead body in the water tank. So Dahlia and Cecilia find out there is a dead body in the water tank, and at the end of the movie, the elevator malfunctions, and the two dead girls, Dahlia and Cecilia, are seen as ghosts, which is really creepy how it's kind of corresponding, or like a coincidence, that Elisa Lam was found dead in the water tank, and there's a movie about it. One of the weird things to me is that the whole rooftop was very secured, and it had alarms, so you couldn't get in unless you had access, which you need a worker to let you up there. And the water tanks are locked totally, so it kind of seems like it was a murder done by one of the workers. But shortly after Elisa Lam's body was found, there was an outbreak of tuberculosis in the area near Cecil Hotel, and the test kits for the situation, Lam-Elisa, which is her name backwards. That's really weird. So now I'm going to get into the conspiracies on how she died. Elisa was murdered. So nobody has found any evidence that she was a victim of murder, although it seemed very probable, but there was no signs of foul play. The elevator where she was acting really funny was, in a way, or could have been seen as her trying to hide from the killer, And in order for her to get up to the roof, someone had to have opened it for her and opened up the locked water tank and thrown her in. Cylinders, the water tanks, were all 4 by 8 foot, and they were up on concrete blocks. So you needed a ladder, which the hotel workers had to go and get a ladder to even get onto the tanks if they wanted to check on it. So that would mean someone had to have gotten a ladder to get into there, thrown her in, and it's just kind of like, how? Elisa's Tumblr blog, I'm reading this off the website right now, also mentioned she was having trouble with creepers in the hotel, which kind of suggests that she could have been murdered. Her blog was updated several times after her death, so some people think that it could have been the killer who had the phone, since no one ever found the phone, or they think that schedule, that's what it is, like you can schedule Tumblr posts, I guess. Well, obviously one of the big conspiracy theories around this thing is that the way she died could have been paranormal. The Cecil Hotel is known for murders, suicides, all that kind of stuff. And what really got me interested in this was the theory that Elisa could have been playing the elevator game. I'm going to explain what the elevator game is. You play all by yourself in a building with at least 10 stories. And you go into the elevator and you do the sequence of floors while remaining in the elevator, not getting out or anything. You do 4, 2, 6, 2, 1, 0, 5. When you get to the 5th floor, a woman might enter the elevator, and you cannot look at her or speak to her. And then you press the button to the 1st floor. If your elevator goes to the 1st floor, you have to leave. If the elevator goes to the 10th floor, you can choose to stay or get off. If you get off, the woman will ask you where you're going. You do not answer her, or you do not look at her. If you do talk to her, she may decide to take your soul. You will know if you've reached the other world if you are the only person present. And supposedly all lights on this floor will be off, and there will be a red cross on the window. And there is a whole ritual concerning getting out of the elevator, which I'm not going to really explain. This theory is like very, very probable. Like, I think this is a very good conspiracy theory towards this, because she was acting super strange in the elevator. She was clicking a bunch of buttons. You couldn't really tell what buttons she was clicking. The woman at the top in the 10th floor, she could have taken her soul, and then that's how she died. If you understand. Like, I believe in the paranormal, and I think that's a very good theory. And the last theory, which is pretty good theory, is that Elisa killed herself or committed suicide. She could have climbed into the water tanks. I don't exactly know how she could have, but she could have. Elisa was bipolar, so some people think that she, like, not in the right place of mind and done that. She could have been talking to someone at the elevator that wasn't really there and just not in a good state of mind, and she could have killed herself. So thank you guys for watching. You should comment down below what you think happened to Elisa Lam. If you want me to do more videos like this, give this a thumbs up and subscribe. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next Monday.